Political economy editor Navika Kumar now joins me on the phone line. Navika, good morning. Navika, this mass outrage is something that the government obviously cannot ignore anymore. What are you hearing from within the government circles? Are there any signs that they might blink first?
Well, Nupur, good morning to you. Clearly at this point, really the government is in a quandary. They see the importance of this mass movement. At the same time, they also know that completely giving in to the demands of setting up a joint committee or signing on the dotted line, as some ministers have been saying, cannot be the solution. The government at this point in time trying to say that they're open for dialogue, they're open for negotiations, and willing and committed to bring in the Lokpal bill. But the modalities of the Lokpal bill should be left really to the government to formulate, and there should be no gun put to their head on this entire issue. And that's become the point of contention between this movement and the government. And clearly at this point in time, it is a question of who will blink first. No, but there are a couple of options that can happen really today. Will the Prime Minister depute some ministers to speak with Anna Hazare? Will Anna Hazare relent in his uncompromising position at this moment and come to the negotiation table without the conditionalities? These are the issues that the government is still exploring. No clear solutions are still in sight. But meanwhile, Anna Hazare's movement gathers support from the youth, something that has put the government in a very, very tight spot.
Navika Kumar, thanks very much for joining us. Now, for an update from the Jantar Mantar, that really is the epicenter of this mass movement, joining me live is Vasu. Vasu, it is already early in the day, but we can see a lot of people who are joining in right now. Now, you've been speaking to them. What are they saying? How do they plan to sustain this movement if required for the next few days?
Well, of course, it is in fact the third day, the beginning of the third day of this hunger strike by Anna Hazare. We are told, in fact, that he is suffering from a blood pressure problem. He's been told by doctors not really to speak much in public. But of course, we are joined by another youth here who, in fact, Santosh, who has been on a hunger strike with Anna Hazare for the past couple of days. In fact, Santosh, how long are you going to carry on with this? How are your spirits here?
The spirit is Anna can do. Anna can go in the understand. Why we not the young people? Our concern is the young people will not come. Then you can imagine what will happen going to tomorrow. Anna, whatever we will pass, will not benefit to Anna only. This is benefit will take from our young. So these young people must become and support this this entire movement, you can say, and whatever this campaign.
Do you think you'd be able to sustain it for the next couple of days? There is pressure building on the government.
Absolutely, absolutely. When will government will not accept our what is demand? Our is not a very big demand. What we are trying to say, only the joint committee to draft the Lokpal bill. This is a very small thing. Government not ready to accept that the public person will draft. Public person also mean the committee to draft the Lokpal. Then it is a very clearly government is not in the clear about what in trying to do in the next.
The signals from the government have been very mixed. They really haven't been very forthcoming with, in fact, conceding to any of these demands.
Yeah, actually, government trying to mislead this entire campaign. We are not. We will the only single demand. Government will not accept. Will not call off this hunger strike. This is absolutely.
Well, there you have it, of course. There are crowds here. There have been crowds here through the night, and it is building during the day. A lot of enthusiasm. But, of course, these people not really willing to back down, saying that till the government relents, till it really comes clean on this Lokpal bill, they will continue with this agitation.